Sorry, people. Quick mouthful of tea there before I start. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. The two Marks are back with the breakfast brunch. It's the one Mark, but I'm sure the other Mark's listening. He's at work today. Big up to him. Big up to him. How is everyone this morning? The day after, as they say. I still ain't calmed down yet, to be honest. I'm still fuming, but listen, it is what it is. We are where we are, and we have to move on and somehow find a way how to get out of this absolute shit mess that we're in. I suppose we can all talk about it till we're blue in the face. Sorry, the glasses are off again. I have cleaned them once, but it's not having it. Yeah, it's just a mess. And like many people, I don't really know where we go from here. Suggestions on a postcard, send them in. What do we do, as I say? I have no doubt we will deal with it one way or the other, because if we don't, we're going down. And that's the simple terminology of it, isn't it? If we don't start winning games, getting points, we're knackered. You know, it's interesting to see what people's different opinions are at the moment, in the fact of some people say, do you know what, let it go. Let them go down. Let them suffer. Yeah, my thing is that I don't ever, as much as I hate them, I don't ever want to see Spurs go down again. I've seen it once in my lifetime, and from my point of view, I'm probably defeating the object. I should be one of those saying, go on, let it go, let them suffer. You know, but I haven't got it in me. I just don't want to see Spurs go down. I don't know. Perhaps it's because even though I was a youngster back in the day when it happened before, I still remember it vividly. And I don't know, perhaps because I'm a bit of an older fan, and because times have changed with football, and we all try and move along with the times, because football has changed massively since 50 years ago. It's massively changed. But I sit here and I'm watching the games and I'm commentating on the games, and especially this season. And frustration is the biggest word for me. I get so frustrated. Anyone that saw the watch along, I'm surprised Nigel's got any ear holes left. You know, and unfortunately, being a passionate fan of 57 years, I just can't understand what they're doing to our Tottenham. I don't know what they're doing. I really don't, and it kills me. Excuse me. It really upsets me. Perhaps I shouldn't be like that. Perhaps I should be like a lot of you lot and just disconnected. I can't never be disconnected from Tottenham. I can be disconnected from players. I can be disconnected from management. I can be disconnected from all the shit that's going on at Tottenham. But one thing I can't do is not talk about it. And one thing I can never be disconnected from is Tottenham Hotspur, as in they are the football club that we all support. And one way or another, we have to find ways out of this, whether it be supporting the team, whatever the situation, and try and get behind them. Again, as much as we think, and there was a great comment in Nigel's comment. Someone put in, "We're full of journeymen." What a great comment that is. We've got the odd one that you'd go, he ain't a journeyman, is he? I know players, people are upset with Mickey van der Ven at the moment. Understandably. But there are a lot of very average players. We have got a lot of players out. Again, you know, would a few of them come back? the team would look a lot better, but that don't help us now. It doesn't help us now, because the problem is all those ones that would be coming back to help us, that are not going to get back in time. When and if we do go down, all those better players are going to be gone. You probably ain't going to see them again. That's not their fault that they're injured, but that's the predicament that Tottenham Hotspur self as a football club and the owners have brought on themselves. But the only people that suffer are the fans. They might be suffering in their own way because they've lost a few quid or whatever. But that doesn't help us on the pitch now with 11 games to go. It's an absolute disgrace. The 3 words that I wrote down today: sabotage, inept, negligent. Sorry, I was just checking my words. My head going down there. Yeah. Sabotage, inept, and negligence. I don't know what you lot think about that. Yeah, again, we can look at it from both ways. What they're doing up there, and predominantly the situation that we are in now with 11 games to go. Something has to change somewhere, because if we keep bobbing along, singing a song, we're fucked. We'll get into the chat. That's the I don't know, the morning sermon, if you like. Weather report, cloudy. I think the sunshine's just trying to break through. We've had a bit of rain this morning, and a bit overcast out there. That is what it is. That's the weather report for today. Let's say a few hellos. Big up to you all in here this morning. Great stuff as usual. I hope you're all well. Big up to you, Rodney. Where do we go from here? He says, well, that's what we're going to talk about. We'll do an hour this morning. I've got my instructions as usual. Flying along by the way, for the old allotment. One of Lisa's boys come up with us yesterday. We managed to move the greenhouse from another plot. We had all the glass out of it, just to let you know. We've actually got it in and got it moved over to our plot. And we've put it down where we want to put it, got the ground ready. And today, I think we're going back up, maybe to start putting glass back in it, or even clean the glass before we start putting it back in it. And then we'll move on to the next bit. So it's getting there up there. It's still a bit of a mess up there, but we are getting there. So big up to anyone who's interested. Big up to you, Rodney. Wembers says, morning all. I don't know how you feel, but aside from a lack of talent, it's clear confidence is also low. Whilst hopefully Igor himself can lift this. Wembers, I don't know about that. But yeah, hopefully Igor can lift this. I'm up for a sports G-up person to come in. Now, Wembers, I agree with what you say to an extent, right? But I don't think we need a G-up, mate. A G-up person. If the players do not respect what the manager's saying, right? Get lost. Get lost. Because it's not on. It's not on. They are contracted to Spurs, whether it be to the end of the season, whether they've got a contract for another year, whatever it is. I cannot believe, right, as bad as I think some of these players are, that they cannot get together on that pitch, whether they're a mismatch or not, of players for different managers, different systems. And again, I know we're short of players. I know that. But I can't believe we can't pass football. I can't believe we can't get up the pitch as a unit. I can't believe we can't push teams back. It's football at the end of the day. A lot of it's up here. It destroys me when I'm watching it because I'm thinking, this is just Sunday League shit. I can't believe what I'm watching here. So have they checked out? How many times do we say, I'll wait till next week? You know what I mean? To me, the manager's press conference after the game told us everything about Tottenham Hotspur, and he's only been here. He'd only been here a week. He can see there's massive issues. He's been brought in to do a job, and I think he's come in, seen what he's seen on Sunday, and probably before that in training, and thought to himself, shit, how am I getting this lot out of this? And I know it sounds all down and doom and gloom, yeah, but we have to talk about it because, you know, just being real at the end of the day, we are in serious shit. We are literally a game away from being in the relegation zone. 4 points. I know that equates to probably 2 wins for West Ham. But look, you know, as you know, I'm not very good with computers and bringing up bits and pieces while I'm live on stream. I don't want to risk doing that and losing you lot while we're talking. Right, I'll get round to learning it. But I've seen other streams this morning. You've seen the form table for 2026. If you've been in Niger's, if you've been in Savas, and I'm sure others as well. 4 points. 4 points in 2026. And then we're saying West Ham can't catch us. West Ham are 9th in the form table. 9th. Why do people think that we're better than what we are? We're not. We're in absolute dire straits. If the form table don't tell you anything, Jesus, look at it. -8 on goal difference. Our goal difference has fell off a cliff, just like it did last year. We've gone from +8s, +10s, +12s, and whatever it was to minus again. And if we keep getting beat, it will get worse. And the teams below us, while they're winning and getting results, their goal average is getting a little bit better. There's not two games to go, so it don't matter about goal average. There's 11 still. And if we keep losing and they keep picking points up, as in your West Hams, your Forests, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace from them, and it's a disgrace from them on the pitch. And let me tell you as well, right? We get out of this, right? 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins, whatever it is, and it keeps you up, you're still getting it from me, you lot. I am on you all summer. I'm on Enoch all summer. Now, again, another conversation. Sorry, I know I'm going on. I know you're putting comments in the chat. Fucking fuming. Protests. Everyone says protests don't work. I've been on 2 different sides of the protest. I've been there when there's been 2,500 Tottenham supporters protesting. I've also been there when there's been 100 people there and people don't turn up. For whatever reason, something needs to be arranged. ENIC now, at a target. Now, at least for the next few weeks till the end of the season. Because they've got nowhere to run now. They've fucked it for themselves. They're now in a position now where their only get out is if it don't go right with Tudor, to bin him and get someone else in to try and save the football club. And when will they realise it's not the managers? Honestly, it's absolute bangers. Rant over. I could go on. And again, there'll probably be another show tonight and we'll get people on here. I have to talk about it. Right? Again, for whatever reason it is, I can't cope with what's going on at our club. I can't just think to myself, get on with my life, mate. Let them get on with it. I know it's out of our hands what goes on. It's nothing to do with us. We just talk about it. We just comment on it. But honestly, people, I'm fucking raging. I'm sure there's loads of you. Calm down, Cookie. Calm down, mate. I won't fucking calm down. I'm so upset about this, honestly. I really am pissed off. Really pissed off. And something has to change. Morning, Shem. Morning, mate. Hope you're well. Yeah, it was a great show last night. We'll probably do another one tonight. People may get pissed off with talking about it. As the week goes on, Fulham will be getting closer. I've no doubt we'll change tack and we'll move on to that. It's what we do. But honestly, I have to talk about it. I have to get it out of my system some way. Not that I think I'll get it out of my system, by the way, because we're just so shocking. No one knows what they're doing. We've got players getting sold over the last seasons, not getting replaced. And I know what Tottenham's game is. It's all right. Selling Johnson, not replacing him. I know what their faults are. We've got Odibert. It's all right. We've got Kudos. It's all right. What are you talking about? We ain't got a right wing. Of course we have. We bought Kudos. Oh, yeah. I forgot. You sold Johnson, and the very next game, Kudos is injured. And then later on, Odibert gets injured. So you've got no left winger, no right winger. You never got another centre forward in. You've not got a ball playing midfielder. And that's just to put into the first team without sorting the squad out. Morning, Steve. It was nice to see you yesterday, mate. Hope you're well. Thanks for popping on, mate, yesterday. Big up to you. Big up to Lee. May the force be with you, he says. Come on, you Spurs. Big up, Lee. Hope you're well, mate. What's in the butties this morning, fella? Finn says, morning, Cookie. Now that Kane and Son have left, Ben Davies is the only player we have that has a true connection and a genuine love for this club. That, I think, is a big problem with this team. They don't care, mate. They don't care, Finn. They've gone beyond it, mate. They're not listening to the manager. Again, by the look of it, anyway. I think he was distraught in that press conference. I was looking at his face and I almost thought, Tudor, I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he says, I'm out of here now. because even he can see that there's so much to do everywhere around the club. I know he's here just for the football, keep us safe, but he can see the disconnect. He can see there's average players. He can see it's gradually gone downhill, just like we can, because he's not stupid. He's a firefighter manager. That's what he does. He comes in, galvanises players, gets results, goes. How is he galvanising this lot? Who is here to galvanise? Who's running the show? Is it Igor Tudor? Are the players down in tools that much? They're not taking any notice? If they are, you're a fucking disgrace, all of you. All of you. Big up, John. Morning, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. I'm sorry, but I ain't letting this go. I am not letting this go. I haven't got the answers to what needs to be done, but something over the next couple of weeks needs to be sorted out. Does Tudor go off the handle now? Has he gone in with the softly because he don't want to upset people? We've all been in changing rooms. We all know when it kicks off in a changing room. I'm sure a lot of you have been in there. Perhaps that's what he needs. Perhaps they're all such fucking wet lettuces. I think Nigel said it to me. Oh, they're probably going to corner hiding if he raises his voice. Fuck him. He's the manager. If he feels he needs to get stuck in, whatever, surely it can't get no worse. So if you go down the nicey route, yeah, as a manager, when you go into, a job where you're just trying to get a few points to get that team out of where they are, and then you see what you saw on Sunday, is it then, do you think to yourself, well, fuck this? I've tried the nicey, I've tried to G them up a bit, now it's time to get stuck into them and risk another adverse reaction. That I don't know. I don't know how them players would take that. I think they need to be told a few home truths, all of them. I think they need to be sat down. And even I think maybe an ex-Tottenham pro. I don't necessarily agree with what Nigel said in his show about Dele Alli. Probably take him 12 weeks to get fit if he put it all in. I think he's got his issues. And it is what it is with him. I get the point of we need players. I get that part of it. I get that. And a pay as you play and all that. But how long will it take him to get fit? Truly, how long will it take him to get fit? But that's another subject anyway. Big up to you, John. Morning, mate. Big up to Barbaric. Yep, hit those likes. Smash those subs. Nearly at 900. I think 12 away before we started this morning. If you haven't subbed and you haven't liked, please do. Hit that sub button. Come on, I want to get to 1,000 in the next 2 or 3 weeks. This channel is flying like I am flying. Because we tell it how we see it. There ain't no bump in here. People know by now, yeah, if you want bump, go somewhere else. And I'm not being disrespectful by saying that. This is a realist channel. We talk realist shit on here. We talk about how real the threat of Tottenham Hotspur going down is. We talk about the real shit, what's going on the pitch. We talk about the real shit, what's going on up there. This is Tottenham Hotspur. What are we doing here? on a bloody Tuesday morning or whatever it is, talking about the threat of relegation in bloody February. It's an absolute disgrace. You know what? I could use so many more words. I could be swearing on it all day talking about this team, but it don't get me anywhere. It might make me feel a little bit better. And for your entertainment out there, seeing me rant, because I don't want to be here doing this. I don't want to be here speaking about my football club like this. Sorry, our football club like this. When is someone in this football club going to fucking stand up and own it? When are we going to get football people in? Big up to you, Ghosted. I hope you're well, mate. Big up, fella. Yeah, all good, mate. All good. Just doing my therapy. Doing my therapy, sir. And I noticed you said on Nigel's you're trying to start a channel and trying to go live, and it all went wrong for you the other night. Listen, fella, you're more than welcome on here if you want to talk Tottenham. There's plenty of evening shows where the link goes in. You're more than welcome to come on, mate. More than welcome. More than welcome. And I hope your channel goes well, mate. Anyone who's in here now, 90 people, yeah, do us a favour. Go over to Dr. Tottenham Therapy. Yeah, he's just starting. I'm sure he's going to get it sorted out and get his content put out there. Do him a favour. Give him a little heads up and go and give him a little sub. We all have to start somewhere. A year ago, we was where this lad is now. All right, so go over, give him a sub, yeah, give him a bit of a lift, like people are trying to give to this Tottenham team that ain't getting it. So yeah, get over to him, give him a sub. Big up, Dr. Tottenham Therapy. Morning, Marianne. Hope you're well. Yeah, it was a good show last night, Marianne. These evening shows are turning out to be really, really good at the moment. We're getting really, really decent numbers in, people watching. And obviously people want to watch it because you're coming in and watching it. You know, I think it, you know, we can all sit here and talk shit all day. A lot of you might think I'm sitting here talking shit. I think I'm trying to be real. I'm trying to tell you how I feel, and I'm sure a lot of you are feeling how I'm feeling because I'm just trying to tell you how I'm seeing it. But again, it's not all about me. It's not about me. It's about all you as well. So make sure you hit that sub button, hit that like button, get your comments in. When the video's done, hit the hype and put a comment in afterwards. We'll always get back to you. Always. Morning, Dominic. Hope you're well, mate. No, unfortunately not. Not that I know of, Dom. Not that I know of. But, you know, I rack my brains to try and think, you know, what do we do to put pressure on this? And it just comes back to protest every time. I think we need to try and arrange something a bit further down the line for one of the home games. Get it out there. Get it right out there. Because I know people can turn up. I've been there when there's been 2,500 people there. So I know it can be done. And I know it'll probably be, for people that haven't got a ticket for the game, maybe a long way to come. But I think it's imperative now. ENIC are on their arse. They've got nowhere to run now, as far as the football's concerned, other than change the manager again. They're out of options. They're out of options. Now is the time, yeah, that Spurs fans should be getting on ENIC. in the ground and outside the ground, for a protest and in the ground. Don't boo the manager. Chant ENIC out. Let them know you're not happy. I'm going to get hold of Billy anyway and find out what's going on, because I think this is a perfect time now. You know, the more I look at it, I think to myself, wow, we've got probably 8-9 weeks, whatever it is, till the end of the season. You know, they've shot their bolt, ENIC. They've got nowhere to go now. They've got nowhere to go. We've all watched the Arsenal game. We've all watched the games before, but let's go from the Arsenal game because the manager's here now. He's basically telling you in his press conference, oh my God, look at the state of this lot. Look at the state of this club. In so many words, if you read into it. So yeah, protest for me is the way to go. Get something organised, get it out there, get thousands of people there. Even if it's a one-off, get the people there. If you're not going to the game, get the people there. Get the megaphones out. Get the singing going, get the chanting going, and let these bellends know, yeah, that we ain't happy. And let's not make it about ego. Don't make it about ego. Don't make it about the players. Make it about them. Make it about them. Change for Tottenham is great. I love what they've tried to do. Yeah. But I think the focus should be now, ENIC out. ENIC out should be the focus. $11 games left to go. Let's put the pressure on. Let's put the pressure on as a collective. Let's get something arranged. Like I said, I'll speak to Billy. I ain't got a problem. I'll speak to Stell. I'll speak to them all. I'll do whatever I can because I think this is so important now. This window of opportunity is there to hit them and hit them hard. And the only way you hit them hard is with numbers. There's no point 100 of us turning up. That's wrong to say that. It's always worth 100 people turning up. I'm sorry. I do apologise. I was talking about in the grander scheme of things. I'm sorry. If one person turns up, it's important. I apologise for that. I didn't mean to say that. But obviously, if the numbers are a lot bigger, you have a bigger impact. I just think this window now, you know, we've done them all before. Don't get me wrong. But if you look at the actual situation that Tottenham Hotspur have put themselves in, let's remember, they're the ones that didn't buy anyone in January. They're the ones that saw the injury crisis and didn't do anything about it. They're the ones that are in the position now where they've changed the manager, which is fine. Problem is you've done it too late. You should have done it at the beginning of the transfer window. And then even if it was an interim that you'd bought in, at least you could have got him a couple of players in, 2 or 3, 4 players in. But oh no, you pull your usual ENIC, didn't you? Tottenham boardroom people. You pull your usual. You go through the window and think, do you know what? We'll get Conor Gallagher in. That'll appease the fans. He's a top player. Are you fucking for real? Whether you sold a winger or not, that not a lot of people rate, not from what I hear anyway. I understand that you got a lot of your money back for him, but you never replaced him. You bought someone else in a different position. But you fucked it now, Enoch, haven't you? You've knackered it now because you're on last chance. So you've got nowhere to go now. You've got nowhere to go. And now it's our chance now in this next few weeks to come for you because you lot are knackered. You got nowhere to turn. You can't get players in. All you can do is sack another manager and get another one in if he ain't going right, if his results are going badly. So fuck Enoch. And let's get protesting. Let's get protesting. Let's get something arranged for one of the home games. And let's go big. And let's let them idiots know what they're doing to our football club. It's the only way. If anyone's got any other idea, tell me. Because I don't know one. Thanks, sweetheart. Sorry, sweet. So, thank you. Coffee from the missus. Tea, maybe. Coffee. Ghosty says, remember, if you go down, Enoch get 100 million and UCL money from this season, and then they'll get to sell all the better players. They probably don't care. They'll just put more events on. And that's how they'll cover the money, mate. That's how they'll cover the money. You've got to remember about sponsorship deals as well. You go down, the sponsorship deals ain't worth shit, mate. You know, I don't know how much AIA paid to have their name for the last few years on the shirt. But if you go down, those sorts of deals are not out there, mate. You know, we'll be after toilet roll bloody Andrex or something, or whatever that, you know, you're not getting that sort of money in. Don't think just because you're Tottenham Hotspur that you're going to get massive deals coming through still, because it won't. It will dry out. And Ghosted is right. There will be money coming in from other areas. Already started, Colin. Trouble is we had better players then than what we've got now. And we still went down. Morning to you, Colin. Big up to you, Jimmy. Big up, mate, in Tenerife on holiday, mate. The missus wants to go away in 3 or 4 weeks' time. I'm like, I ain't going nowhere, love. Football's on. I'm not. Nah, I can't. I'm going to have to wait. Going to have to wait probably till the season's finished. Then have a break then, because I can't have a break now. I can't walk away from this knowing the situation that we're in. Big up to you, Jim. I hope you're enjoying your holiday, fella. Have a beer for me, by the way. Big up, 43 Ange. Hope you're well, mate. Good morning to you. Yep, we're banging trouble, mate. Like I say, get over to Dr. Tottenham Therapy. New channel. Give him a few subs. Give him a start. Get him a few people over there, so he's not starting off with, you know, it's difficult. 90 odd of you in here. Even if 20 or 30 of you went over there and subbed to him, it gives him a bit of a boost. Voilà. Ulrika says, we always thought we would lose to Woolwich. We hoped otherwise, but we knew we need to take a point or points from Fulham. Yeah, we do, Ulrika. The problem is when you're seeing performances like we're seeing, especially at home, and I know we're away to Fulham, whether that will make any difference, I don't think we'll get anything at Fulham. Call me negative. I just think they work too hard for us. We don't work hard enough. They've got players that have got a bit of quality up front. But it's not an happy hunting ground for us, Fulham. But again, it's all got to be right up here. Can Igor get them right up here? Can he get that little bit out of them? I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't. We're in dire straits, Ulrika. The sooner people realise it, the better. This team ain't got no fight in them, Ulrika. There's no one there when the going gets really tough. I'm talking tough. There's no one there. You saw the other day again against Arsenal, there was a little bit of fight in the first half, but not to the level that I thought it was going to be. Big up to you, Ulrika. Suit measured him. Big up to you, mate. Good day to 2 marks. Playing open versus the arse. I highlighted the golfing class. Fair enough. I'll only start crapping it if we get a tonking from Forest. Mate, listen, I don't like to keep repeating myself, and I do a lot. I know I do. But I've said before, it's not about being around, for me anyway, this is for me. All right? It's not about being around the bottom end of the table, being 14th, 15th, whatever. That's shocking in itself, suit measured, right? For me, it's when you get to the point that the teams below you have got you in their grasp, like now, West Ham, 4 points, Forest, 2 points. Forest know now we can get above Spurs. They lose to Fulham, we win next week. We're above them. We've done it. We've got above them. We've pushed them down. Another spot. And then all of a sudden, you're getting into the realms of it's a game swing. Do you understand what I mean? So I'm sure you do. It's a game swing. If that game swings and then all of a sudden we're in the bottom three, forget the bottom two, but we're in the bottom three. West Ham at the moment are 9th in the form table of 2026. Forest are down lowish. We're bottom. We are bottom. I watched Nottingham Forest against Liverpool. Did you see the fight that they had in the team? Obviously, the golfing class was there between the teams. But did you see the fight that they had? We didn't have none of that. I didn't see that at all, what I saw from Forest against Liverpool. And this is the difference, you see. They've got players. Again, it was highlighted the other day to me, and I thought, oh, yeah, that's true, that. I didn't think of it like that. And it's another way of looking at it. There's teams down there that when the season started, they probably knew they was going to be in and around it. Your Forests, your West Hams, they're there. You'd expect a Leeds to be down there. You'd expect a Palace lower, middle to lower Premier League team. Teams like Brentford, they're not down there. They've got out of it early doors this year. They've got out of it. Good run of form. Keith Andrews doing really well. Looks like he's just carried on what Thomas Frank was doing at Brentford and a bit better maybe. That's when a new manager bounce works for you. What Keith Andrews has done at Brentford. I'm worried, to be honest, suit measured, that we are in that predicament before we get to the Forest game. Big up to you, Suits. Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for being in. Loads of people in here this morning again. Nearly 100 of you in here. Absolutely fantastic, by the way. Keep hitting that like button. Hit that sub button. You won't get no more passion from what you get from this channel. Let me tell you. It ain't going nowhere. We can all get deflated, right? But for me, as much as winning things is joyous, yeah, also when you're in the predicament we're in now, we have to fight it. And again, I'll say to you, all of you, one way or another, we've got to do something with a protest. This lot up here who have caused all this, because everything leads back to there. They've caused it at the end of the day. All roads come from them. We all know what they've been doing over the years. And again now, Igor's the shield. Yeah, that they're hoping is going to get them out of trouble, because they know once the season finishes, it'll all go quiet. Season's finished now, all the fans will go quiet. It don't matter. It fucking does matter. Oh, yeah, it does matter. Like I say, they're knackered at the moment. They've got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. We need to hit them hard. Big protest. Let's get 5,000 at it. Why not? Why not? You're telling me there's not 5,000 Spurs supporters out there that are absolutely disillusioned with what's going on at our football club at the moment? Because I know I fucking am. Biggest ground in Europe, best training ground, wank players. That's great, that, isn't it? That's great. The dilution of Tottenham. I keep saying it every stream. I'll come on. The dilution of Tottenham. If you haven't seen it, go over to Nigel's. Me and him done a little video on Nigel's channel. It's only about 11, 12 minutes. I'll tell you what the dilution of Tottenham is. It's on the video. Go watch it, people. It's happening. It's happening in front of your very eyes. Big up to you, John. He says, problem is, Mark, us going down might be the only way that the Lewises wake up and start investing. It may well be, John, but are we prepared to take the risk to go down and they just stay in charge and do nothing? Or very little? I don't know. 25 years, John, tells me that they ain't going to do nothing, mate. They ain't got to do nothing. They're just waiting for the right bid to come in for them. And if the right bid don't come in, they'll just keep doing what they're doing, John. They'll just keep doing what they're doing, mate. Big up to Nige. Thanks for the redirect, fella. Appreciate that, mate. Great show as always. Yeah, you did have mic problems. So you know, I know you're aware of that. You said it was Twitter. It came back okay if you're watching or listening. And then after about another 5 minutes, it started fading out again. So just so you know, mate, that's what it was. Well, it's about no day journey on one side, game side. Yeah, I know it's changed. It's definitely changed, Ulrika. There is no doubt about that. But at the end of the day, whatever's changed, whatever hasn't, Tottenham are in the predicament they're in now, in 2026, being bottom of the form table. It don't lie. The form table don't lie. The last 2 years don't lie. You can go on about the Europa League. At the moment, I'm not interested in Champions League, Europa League, fucking Eightpenny Penny League. I don't give a shit about none of that. All I'm interested in is making sure that one way or another, Spurs stay up. And again, you could probably all say, oh, you want them to stay up, and if they do, they'll never change then. Change will only happen through protest. We need thousands and thousands of people there. And I don't care if you're going to the game, if you're not going to the game. Everyone's entitled to do their hobbies. We can all disagree with what's going on at a club and still go and watch your football team. People will say, oh, but you're putting money in their pockets. Listen, if Tottenham's your love and it's your hobby, you can agree to disagree with what's going on with them up there and still go and support your football team. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Everyone has a different stance on different things. I was a 25-year man. I weren't giving them nothing because I knew what they were here for. And 25 years later, I've been proved right. And it's not about being proved. And it was just all that time ago, they weren't in it for the football. And they're still not in it for the football. Yeah, there's been some good times. I'm not disputing, the Poch times. There's been times, there's been players here. When you look at all the players, but never a team, never a squad. And now this is what happens when you keep buying kids, when you don't buy seasoned professionals that have been about a bit. Oh, God, I've talked so much this morning. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm going to say a few hellos. I'm just going to scroll through the chat and just say hello, because the support for this channel is unbelievable. And I'm so sorry that I'm not getting. I would never be able to do them all anyway. There's so many. So I'm just going to hit a few. Big up to you, Jim. Thanks, mate. Giant Panda. Big up to you. Always, Lee. Colin. Superb, mate. Always in here. Finn. Always in here. Keith is a new name. Keith, I don't think I've seen you before. There you go. I ain't embracing nothing about relegation, Keith. Nothing whatsoever. Not for me, mate. Not for me. But everyone to their own. Like I say, everyone's opinions are welcome on this channel. I ain't got a problem with it. It's open. It's open discussion. Agree. Agree. Totally, PZ. Agree. If I miss anyone's comments, I do apologise. If I've said hello to you, I'll scroll past them. Big up, Roy Marsh. Big up to you, mate. Yep, you are Arsenal, mate. And good luck to you. You've built a team, mate. You've been patient. You still haven't won anything yet, but one of the best squads. One of the best squads in probably world football, to be fair. Multi-channels in. Big up to you, mate. Players don't care enough. We are the favourites now to go down with Wolves and Burnley, 2 wins in 18. Big up to Lee. Big up to Anthony. Yeah, that's from the other aspect of it, Anthony, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's difficult, mate, isn't it? It's so difficult. So difficult. Red flag for what, Keith? Relegation? Or red flag as in it's just not good enough? I don't know. Again, we've been telling everyone for 7 or 8 weeks, watch it. Nah, Cookie, we'll be all right. No, watch it. Just be careful, because it is going that way. Oh, we'll nick a win. Don't worry. We might still nick a win. We might do. But unfortunately now we're in it. We are in it. And don't think one win takes you away, because it don't. It might, 32 points we'd be on. Fine. I think we're going to need more than that. More than that. Wait till everyone's towels are up. Wait till the West Ham's towels are up and the Forest's towels are up. And Forest have got hard running. There's no doubt about it. But you know what it's like when teams' towels are up, they nick points. They nick wins. Are we capable of doing that at the moment? Yeah, Tudor said, what's the plan here? Well, along those lines, that's not promising at all. It scares you, yeah? It's shit. Big up, Alan. Hello, Mark. It's dark days at Tottenham. We are factually the worst team in the league since January the 1st. Absolutely. I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're well. Thanks for being in. Obviously, Ghosted's in. He's always here. Big up to you, Ghosted. Barbaric, top mod with Johnny Stokes and Razzle Dazzle and all the boys and girls. Drewler, top mod. They all know the score, so they all know if you get lippy in here or start being nasty, they know their job. I don't have to do anything except sit here and talk to you lot. I've missed a load of you out. Mark Taylor, big up to you, Mark. Dominic, big up to you. As all Ghosted, Keith McLean, Kev, Mike Zappa, Sporting Journey, you're all legends. Definitely. Big up to you. Mario, big up to you, sir. Every single day this kid's in here. Big up to you. Please hit the like and sub. 100 of you in here now, please. Come on, see if you can get us to 900 this morning. We was on 888 at the start of the programme. 12 subs gets us to 900, and then we can fixate on that 1K. And we can fixate on getting Tottenham out of this shit. Yeah, we are, definitely. We are. Big up to Logan, always in as well. No problem, Logan. No worries, mate. I saw you commenting, Nigel. Don't you worry, mate. Big up to you. Big up to you. Sully's in. Big up to Sully. Top geezer. Met you at the number 8, Sully, I do believe. I think that's Bella. Bella's in. Hello, Bella. I hope you're well. Winkle's in. Big up to you. Cheers, Keith. Appreciate it. Yeah, it is, Bella. I hope you're well, Bella. Nice to see you. I hope you've been all right. Another top mob, Bella. She don't take no prisoners either. There you go. Said hello to Mike. One Spurs King's in. Listen, Spurs King, I don't know what else. What the point I'm trying to get over is that I think if you can, let's say for argument's sake where we're sitting now, and I'm just trying to give an example. I'm not, let's say the Forest game now, right? What's the Forest game? 3 weeks away, something like that. Arrange the protest for the Forest game. There's 3 weeks to get it out there. Yeah, all these channels can be pumping it out. Now, I agree with you, Spurs King. It might not work. But I don't see what other choice the fans have got. So my way of saying it is, mate, is that at the end of the, don't say like, for argument's sake, Palace, it might be a bit too close that. It's only, not this weekend, the weekend after. So what, you got 10 days or so? Might be a bit too quick. But if you go for a game further down, because ENIC are fucked now, they've got nowhere to run till the end of the season. They've got nowhere to go. All their bridges are burnt. The only one they've got left is, if Tudor don't work out, they could sack him and get someone else. And what does that tell you? So I'm like, I know Billy and the lads and all that, they do, and I'm not trying to take nothing away. They'll be the ones that are organising protests. And the likes of Stell will be in touch with Billy and that. I live up north, but I'll get involved as much as I can. And all I'm saying is that ENIC are knackered now. We've got this little window of the next 11 games that we can get to protest. And also, there may be people, like I said, that want to go and watch the game, whether people think that's right and wrong. If you're protesting, should you be putting money in ENIC's pocket and all that? Personal choice for everyone. But then get in and watch. Go and watch what you're protesting about. All the people that are in there every week, don't go home. Get to the ground early. If it's a 2 o'clock kickoff, the protest will be at 1-ish for half an hour. It don't kill anyone if you're going anyway. Big up, Rob Belcher. Hope you're well, mate. I'm miles behind here. Look at this. Look, what am I on here? 10:07, 30 minutes behind. Mr. Simpleton, top geezer. Marcus, big up to you. Benji, I want to do a show with you, mate, about this. I want to do a show with you about this, mate, please, if we can. When you get time, no rush, give us a text, mate. Tourists now are most interested in the stadium. Well, yeah, I get it. I get that as well. Glug. I get that. There still are a lot of Tottenham fans that go to games as well. Yeah, that cannot be happy with this. And like I say, ENIC now, they've got nowhere to go. It's perfect for Spurs fans that want them out. It's perfect to go and show your voice Big up, Coffee. Are you well, Ben? Are you well? Listen, Ben, look, I've got respect for all of you, mate. You know me. You know where I live, Ben. I can't get down. I've been to 2 or 3 protests, the recent ones. And I don't claim to be one of these fellas that was out there with Stell and Graham and many others from day one. You know, I've hated ENIC as long as they have, but they're the ones that have been protesting it. We've got to do something. We've got to do something. I'm going to get hold of Billy. I'm going to speak to Billy. I'm going to speak to Stell and anyone else I can speak to and find out what the plans are for something going on, because I don't know what else to suggest. I'll keep banging this drum. I'm going to keep banging it because I don't know what else we can do, people. I really don't. I really don't. There you go, Keith. Me too. Me too. Me too. Big up, Obbit. Big up, my man. Big up, Swifty. Thanks for everyone being in here today. I do appreciate it. And I'm sorry that I've gone on and on and on and haven't interacted in the chat like I normally do. But I don't know if distraught's too much of a heavy word. You know, I just feel like I'm in the mode now where I want to help with the protest stuff. I've had enough. I've had enough. How far does our club have to be run down before fans start doing anything about it? Listen, we ain't getting out there to many people. There's 100 of you in here this morning. But what I would say to you is, yeah, tell all your mates. If you come down for a protest, bring your family if they're Tottenham fans. It's not rowdy. It's not people fighting with each other or anything like that. It's not fans giving it the big un to the old Bill. It's nothing like that. It's an amalgamation of people, yeah, that will meet at a spot, walk up the street with a few chants and the megaphone going, and we'll congregate outside the main entrance. That's how it normally works. And we need you. We need you. You know, I'm sure that when a protest is arranged, and I'm sure it will be, that all the channels out there will be letting you know when, where, and what time. Listen, we're going to be back tonight. Please look, there's 100 of you in here. Hit your notification bell. We're going to get stuck into this later on. We'll get some people on again. We'll get some different views. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I'm sure there'll be some people come on later on. But hit your bells, hit the sub button, hit the like button, hype the video, and comment when we're finished. You know, I think I'm going to leave it there for now. Again, you will only get a protest when it's too late, Cookie. Well, Ben, I don't know. I've got Forest game in my head, Ben, which is about 3 weeks' time. It gives people plenty of time to get it out there. And don't get me wrong, I'm not in no thingy to arrange a protest, but I can get on board with it. I haven't got the facilities to sort that sort of stuff out. But we can all get on board with it at the end of the day. And, you know, a lot of people see protests as a futile thing. If there's enough people there, it'll get going. But if people don't come, then I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what else we do about it. Look, big up to you all. There's so many comments. I'm going to leave it there. I think we've got a redirect mark set up to get over to Savers. All right. We're going to be back tonight. I'm not letting this rest. We have to work out a way somehow that we get out of this. Big up to you, Tommy. Big up, mate. Hope you're well. But we have to get out of this one way or the other. You know, I know it's important what's going on the football pitch at the moment. Yeah, but also another importance is changing the direction of our football club. And only we can do it. Only we can do it. Big up to you, Joey. Big up to you, mate. Big up to David as well. And we are Spurs TV. Big up to you all. I'm going to end the stream. Get over to Savage. You're going to be redirected anyway. I think Mark's already set it up. Again, much love to you all. Thanks, everyone, for being in here and listening this morning. Because someone's got to talk about it. Someone's got to talk about it. And someone's got to get the ball rolling with it. So, you know, it is what it is. But big up to everyone. I'm sending you over to Savage now. Keep an eye on your notification bells, because we'll be back later on. I'm sure we'll be out this evening sometime. Get a little stream going. Yeah. As always, come on, you Spurs. Cookie and the share.